Morning everybody, how are y'all doing today? I'm doing great myself because, Harman Smith is finally back from his 1-week ban off of YouTube. That's right, I didn't actually know about this until a couple days ago, and I'm sure a lot of you didn't know either, but yes, Harman Smith was actually banned for a week because of comments he made about the Helena Taylor situation with Bayonetta. Now, I don't know exactly what he said, but all I know is I wouldn't be allowed to say it, even if I did know, because he got banned for saying what he said about her. And the video we're going to be taking a look at today is the first video he uploaded after he got unbanned. Now, we're going to take a look at the first part, and then we're going to skip most of the middle, and then watch the end, because the middle is a lot of him, obsessing over Bayonetta's, body and stuff, and it's really creepy, honestly. Don't get me wrong, I find the video game Whammons attractive as well, but the way he describes it just freaks me out, honestly. So, I'm not even going to speed it up, we're just going to skip over it. I don't want you guys to be creeped out. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video.
Hello everyone, this is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful, Rabbit Hole, Lauren Frey, and the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon. Oh man. This past week has been a complete disaster. There have been so many happenings, there have been so many things to talk about, and your go-to place for Nintendo-related news.
If there is unironically a single person on the face of this earth that goes to Harman Smith for Nintendo news, it's probably an alt account of him. I refuse to believe a single human being on this earth out of the almost 8 billion of us goes to Harman Smith for Nintendo news.
Was off of YouTube for that week. I released a statement that was so edgy and so controversial that YouTube decided to take down my channel for an entire week.
Yeah, and if somebody could please, if you saw what he said, can you please provide a censored version of what he said in the comments? I would genuinely like to know how bad it had to be for YouTube to remove him for a week.
YouTube did not like the fact that I was overtly critical of Helena Taylor. Now, the official line is that I was bullying her, but I got over the footage. The worst thing I did was call her names. I used pretty strong language, but what essentially happened is that I used some strong language in regard to the situation. I'm trying not to say the specific words I used because I was 100% in the right. Okay, I tried to appeal this. I tried to come back sooner. I tried to find some way around this, but YouTube TOS is just complete garbage. There was nothing wrong with what I did. I stand by that, and I have been vindicated.
Once again, guys, please let me know in the comments, was Mr. Harman Smith in fact in the right with what he was saying? Because if it was so offensive and so bad that he got banned for a week, something tells me you weren't in the right, dude.
Everyone from Review Tech USA, from industry insiders to people in the industry to Platinum to game journos, basically everyone over the past week has immediately had this giant flip of opinion. Initially, most people, and this is one of the reasons I was so angry.
I mean, yeah, there's no doubt that a lot of people backtracked, but at least they admitted they were wrong. Review Tech USA, from what I remember, admitted that he was wrong, and he said the reason he initially went with it, and the reason most people, just believed her immediately, is because why would she do that? Why would she risk her entire reputation and career just over a lie? It makes no sense whatsoever, and yet she still did it. Honestly, I don't really blame people for believing her initially. Now, it was irresponsible to make videos about it, dogging on Platinum and stuff. That was a bad idea. You always gotta get both sides of the story before you cover it. But again, like I said, there was no reason for her to lie about that, so that's why people believed her, including myself.
Most people were very big on oh, Helena Taylor, oh, I love her. I can't believe Platinum lowballed her like this. Meanwhile, I was making some very astute observations that other people weren't really bringing up. For example, how much dialogue typically is in a Bayonetta game, right? I was very well aware that Helena Taylor's voice, they essentially had her there for a week for the first 2 games, right? So I was very, very skeptical that Bayonetta 3 would be so much more demanding than the first 2 games. My opinion was that $4,000 was a perfectly fair price, right? That was my official stance.
Yeah, sorry, bud, that's an absolutely idiotic stance. No matter what happened in this situation, $4,000 total is nothing, especially when it's coming from a AAA studio. If you break down that $4,000 total from the 20 hours she would have spent voice acting, that's only $200 an hour. And if that actually was the pay for for the main character's voice actor in a AAA game, where this is the third installment in the series, that would be absolutely unacceptable. But just wait, guys, his take is gonna get infinitely worse as we get further on into the video, and trust me, you guys aren't ready for it. But this is the part of the video where we're gonna jump ahead by a few minutes because it's just him recapping the situation, and he says Helena Taylor was trying to appeal to like the woke liberals or something like that. I have no idea, honestly, but we're just gonna skip it.
I really don't like these nobodies thinking they can become famous. I have this problem with people like Yang Ye, like some of these YouTubers who are trying to break it into the voice acting industry. Never going to happen.
The irony of Harman saying he doesn't like when other people try to become famous and that it's never gonna happen. Dude, at the beginning of every single YouTube video, you advertise your failed books and your upcoming will-be failures. So, Harman, I guess I don't really like you, a nobody on YouTube, trying to become a famous author, cause never gonna happen. But I don't understand what's wrong with people wanting to be famous. Like, what is the problem with that? Most people start out as nobodies anyway. But I feel like I should take this time to say, guys, follow your dreams. You can do anything you put your mind to. Don't listen to what some loser Nintendo fanboy on the internet has to say. You can do anything you put your mind to. I mean, look at me, you know, I'm not exactly YouTube famous or anything, but I mean, look how far I've come in just 11 months. Back in early January of this year, I was just some loser in high school who enjoyed playing video games. And now I'm just a loser in college who enjoys playing video games, but I also have a YouTube channel with almost 2K subs, which is absolutely wild. We went from 0 to 2,000 subs in less than a year. And again, I know 2,000 isn't a lot, but seriously, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity. I can't wait to see where we go in the future.
I have a lot of problems with people like that who try to use their like alleged voice acting careers as some like status symbol, as if they're like worth anything. You know what I mean? Like I don't care about the voice actors. Again, this is I'm kind of on the
All right, so you guys just heard him. He said voice actors are worth nothing and that he doesn't care about them. Ironic, because he is worth way less than Helena Taylor ever was. But this isn't even the crazy thing I was talking about. Just wait. This is like the ultimate bombshell of the entire video right here. What he's about to say is so stupid and out of pocket that you might actually die of stupidity. But let's take a look.
I'm kind of in this mindset at the moment, and I don't think I'm going to change my mind. I do think of actors as nothing more than prostitutes. Like, fundamentally, you're whoring out your voice, but generally speaking, you're not all that talented. You're not all that worthy of respect. There's nothing about you that's special or interesting.
So apparently to this guy, if you're a voice actor, you're as bad as a prostitute. Because guess what? People pay for you to record voice lines in a video game. Apparently to him, that's on the same level as selling your body as a sexual object. I don't think anybody has ever said those sentences in the history of mankind. Being a voice actor is as bad as selling your body for sexual work. The first time I heard this, I legitimately had to replay it because I thought I was hearing things incorrectly. Harman, by this logic, you are on the same level of the prostitutes that you hate so much because you sell your writing to other people. I guess everyone who has a job at any point ever, even the game devs you love so much, are just prostitutes, right? Because they give out their talents in exchange for money. Sorry guys, you know that 9 to 5 you work? You're not allowed to have it anymore or else you're a prostitute. Like, what the hell is this video? This take is on the same level as Quantum saying if you don't spend as much money on something as he does, you have no right to criticize him.
If anything, I kind of stand by my initial statement in which I think $4,000 to play Bayonetta was far too much. Not even like per session. I meant like the entire game. I don't think she should have been paid more than that. I don't understand why there was such I don't know why the pay is so inflated for them. I don't like that at all. I really wish actors would just, make a normal, would just make nothing, essentially, because what they do isn't really contributing to the project. I would personally prefer games to not have voice acting at all.
All right, that's it. I'm getting my Advil. Hold on. I'm getting a headache from this. Give me a second, guys. Hold on. I'm not even joking. I actually am getting a headache and I just took an Advil. This man just said that voice actors deserve no pay whatsoever because they contribute nothing. This is so hypocritical because just earlier in this video, it was in the part that I cut out that was like nothing to do with anything. He was saying how much he loved the new voice of Bayonetta more than the old one. How can you love something and still want it to be completely removed? All he was doing earlier was praising the new voice actor and how good she sounded as Bayonetta, and now he's saying that she doesn't deserve to get paid at all and there shouldn't be any voice acting whatsoever because apparently voice actors contribute nothing besides, you know, all the dialogue in the game. But anyway, you know what? Advil wasn't enough. Well, I need a cookie. My grandmother sent me some cookies the other day and I need one. Hold up. Some of them are left over from Halloween. Here, we got a pumpkin one. Here, guys, you want a pumpkin cookie? Not like pumpkin flavor. It's got like a little pumpkin design on it. You want one? Oh, did I just make you hungry? Oh, I'm sorry.
Or to have like exclusively Japanese voice actors. I'm sick of these like Westerners. Voice acting, you know, next to game journalism is probably like one of the most woke fields we've seen in gaming, because like even today we kind of get like news of like developers who are like pro Gamergate or not in tune with like the woke mob. Like the guy working on like the Harry Potter game.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this cookie's hitting different right now. Anyway, apologies for that. Now, apparently, voice acting is woke. If you voice a character in a video game, then you are woke, apparently. What the hell is this video? Luckily, it's about to end, but holy crap, this is actually one of the dumbest videos I think we've ever watched.
Got like flack for that, right? Because ooh, he supports Gamergate. Yeah, so does everyone else. That isn't like a complete fucking idiot, you know? Like it's just I'm curious. Just I think this is a big reason why the voice acting community is so like insulated and why like it's so difficult to penetrate, because there are so many people like Taylor who think they can just become famous by just doing a voice when that's not really the case. Like
kind of like how you can't just become famous by e-begging for people to buy your books online. Keep that same energy, bro.
If you're famous, it's because the establishment wants you to be famous. It has nothing to do with your talent or your ability or your creativity. It's entirely because like, oh, look at this person and you can be like them if you just believe the things they believe.
Well, I guess that explains why you're not famous then, huh? Sounds about right to me if we're going by your logic.
Buy their product. It's disgusting. It really is. I don't like seeing these actors just act like they're a big deal, you know? Like, I don't like it. And I hope that going forward, more people start to see things the way I do.
Well, guys, we made it through the video. Thank God. This was genuinely a painful experience, and I'm not kidding when I say that. I think getting my COVID booster shot before I came to school was less painful than this video. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Basically, what we learned today is apparently voice actors do not deserve to be paid, and you are a prostitute if you have any sort of career whatsoever because you're selling your talents for money. Just an all-around 10 out of 10 take from Harman here. Also, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but basically I got some criticism the other day that the music in my videos loops a little too much and it gets a bit repetitive. So I tried just throwing a bunch of different songs in this one video. None of them repeated at all. So we're just gonna try that and see how it works. Comment down below if you like this better. I'll probably run a community poll like a day after this video goes up just to see what you guys think of it. Because, you know, I gotta keep improving my video quality, especially if the ones we have to respond to are of this quality. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will catch you all next time.